It's early summer in the countryside, and our garden is full of life. Colorful flowers are everywhere, gradually appearing and then slowly disappearing, just to be replaced by a new kind almost every week. And it feels so good to be outside. That's not all though. In today's video, not just various flowers will make an appearance, but there is also a special guest. Look guys, we have a visitor here. So stick with us and let's take a look at everything that's been going on around here. We started considering this whole area, our former field, more like a meadow, finally. As you can see, the grass is very tall. Yes. And we decided we will only mow these little paths and keep the rest as it is, because there are wildflowers appearing and we want to give them a chance to blossom and to spread more. Ta-da! I don't know the name. Big daisies.
Ox-eye daisies.
Ox-eye daisies, yes. And there are so many of them. They were here last year as well, but I think there are more now.
Yeah, they are spreading all over actually, which is amazing.
It is. So we like that. After these ox-eye daisies are done flowering, then we will mow the whole meadow. You should do it like that.
That's the rule of meadow mowing, yes.
Yes. We are here by our Kamchatka honeysuckles, or we found out in English they are sometimes called honeyberries. As you can see, there is this netting. We put it here and it's against the birds because they like these honeyberries and we don't want to share these ones with them because there are not that many of them.
We have 8 more shrubs here, which we planted as part of our square here. So it's one of the sides. Guys, this was Peter's idea, of course, which is why he wants me to talk about it, because it's so amazing that he found this unused netting for rabbits or something that the previous owners used.
Yeah, or maybe it was a bird cage.
Yeah,
of some kind.
like
yeah.
That. So we reused it and we hid 2 of the plants under it. So we don't have to harvest these, we will leave them for the next weekend. Next week.
And these ones have the most fruits, I think. Ten days later, and here we are again by our Kamchatka honeysuckles or honeyberries. It looks like the cage protection is working or was working very well because these 2 shrubs have so many fruits. It's amazing, they are full of fruits. And the taste is similar to blueberries, I would say, but different. You know, so they are not blueberries, they are not related to blueberries. These plants are completely different family. I love the big ones. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's new.
Yeah.
There's a lizard watching us.
My God. They love it here, and it's so green, quite big.
It's beautiful.
It's tanning here in the sun. I love it. And here our oldest Kamchatka honeysuckles. So they should have the most fruits.
Let's hope so.
The biggest amount. And I see a lot of them.
So this is our harvest of honeyberries this year.
Wow.
Way more than we had last year or any year before.
Mm-hmm.
So we can see the shrubs are growing, they are doing well. and we finally have more than just a handful.
Yes.
So maybe we might even put some in the freezer, but I think we'll manage to eat this year. Strawberry season started a while ago. This is our third harvest, from which we already ate something. And we have strawberries here and everywhere behind me. It's all strawberries. Every year I plant new plants. So I think these two garden beds are this year's strawberries. Every year we have a lot of strawberries, so we put a lot of them in our freezer and then we eat them basically all year long.
Look guys, our tree that we planted 3 years ago is bearing fruits. There are cherries. It's amazing.
How are they?
The best cherries I've ever had. Really tasty, really sweet, and wow. Here we have a very nice Weigela, I guess. Weigela. We didn't find an English term, and it's so pretty. So we love it. And look at these elderberry flowers. There are so many of them. It's unbelievable. So wow. I love it.
So you know what that means.
Yes, there will be elderflower fritters, of course. The season is here and it's so great. Today there is a new project. We are going to build a picnic table. This is the material. So not build, we are just going to put it together. They delivered this today and now it looks like this, but when we are done, it will be amazing.
We are where we are supposed to be, right next to our overgrown fire pit.
Yes, here.
And we've unpacked the picnic table. It's not that many pieces, so we are optimistic. Maybe we will finish it even today.
Yes, I count with that, so we have to. This is a nightmare. Like, oh my god. As always, these things, it's never perfect. So the holes are a bit shifted and you have to work your magic to put this together. We've been here for 2 hours already and like this is the result after 2 hours. Guys, we are done. Oh my god, this wasn't easy, but the picnic table is here.
Yay!
And there is a party going on there, maybe for us, for putting this picnic table together, and we don't even know it that we are invited. Oh, I'm so happy that this is done. This will be a great addition to the garden.
I mowed this area, so now it looks like a campsite in a meadow to me.
Yeah, it's amazing. The table added to this place so much. and now it looks like a professional place.
Yeah, and we bought this thingy to roast vegetables or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we are ready to start enjoying this place as well.
Yes, we are beyond ready. And look at the irises, still flowering. There are always different ones, so that's cool. And this is also new. We put together this bench, and yay! So you can sit here as well. There will be shrubs here behind it in the future, so it will be a nice green corner. It is not yet, so it's just like the first step. And look at all the ox-eye daisies. There are more of them appearing, so we are still waiting for them to flower off, stop flowering, because then you are supposed to mow the meadow.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Look guys, we have a visitor here. Some of you from the original fans that are here with us for more than 3 years might remember him. He appeared in one of our videos way back at the beginning, in the maybe 5th video. The video is terrible, but
Go back and watch it.
This is Johnny, and he is not terrible. So he is back, yay! And he came to visit us.
Thanks for having me.
Yay! So Johnny is from California, and he was staying in Prague for a few days.
Yeah, I stayed in Prague for about a week almost, and that is my 3rd time to Prague. I came in 2018, 2020, and 2023. Very cool city. And now I'm here in Brno for 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we love having you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he's going to slave in our garden. We need that because we would need more time for everything to take care of the garden, so that's why Johnny is here.
I'm a workhorse.
Yeah, cheap labor. So yeah,
Importing that cheap American labor.
exactly, from San Diego.
No health insurance, no bathroom breaks.
We already put him to work. He's been slaving in the kitchen like Cinderella.
Yeah, how have I done so far?
It's sparkling. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It really is. Guys, I have to tell you, our kitchen here at the country house is usually a big mess. We don't wash the dishes until the last day or last evening when we go back to the city. It's not like that now. I was in shock when I entered the kitchen and it's sparkling clean. Yeah,
right.
so Johnny just said that he likes cleaning.
I do. I find it very, very relaxing. I find it a break from I'm mostly on my computer all day. So I love taking breaks and doing something with my hands that's mindless, but also makes things organized and efficient and provides a good space.
So it looks like that maybe he should stay here forever.
He probably will
Like our Roomba and then Johnny.
in the corner.
Yeah.
I can clean the floors.
Okay, so here we are having lunch in our garden, and Johnny is going to dig in to elderflower fritters.
Here we go. It's really good.
Can you feel the flowers?
I can, yeah. I can kind of see them too. Like a little bit right here.
Yes,
tell
there
they're
are
in.
there. So sometimes
Is
the
it?
stalks are kinda annoying.
They're yummy.
But,
They're like a
yeah.
little bit crunchy. These are all your flowers.
Yes, our flowers from the garden.
Love it. Very tasty.
Yay. And here we have a special syrup, elderflower syrup from my mom. She made it. It's kinda liquidy, so I need to be careful with the amount, not to soak the pancakes or fritters. But it's so tasty. Guys, I would recommend this. You should taste this. There is quite a lot of flavor. So this time This is even more elderflowery than usual, and we love it.
It's a good flavor though, right?
Yeah, delicious.
I mean, tell me what you think.
Tommy's reaction.
Wow, amazing, delicious.
It is really good.
Who knew sugar could taste this good, right?
Yeah, it's always like when it's with sugar, it's tasty.
Is that how you make it?
It's so
Flour and
easy.
sugar and-
Yeah. It's so easy to cook with sugar
Oh,
because then you can't screw up.
Yeah. Try it without sugar.
Exactly. So, what's your favorite part of Europe?
My favorite part of Europe, like the life or country or what? What do you think?
Like the country first.
My favorite country in Europe, and I've maybe been to, I don't know, 10 or a dozen, countries maybe, is number one is Portugal.
Ooh.
I really love Portugal. It reminds me a lot of California. Vibrant music, good food, on the ocean, kind of a laid-back vibe. And then I would say it's probably a tie for second place between, I would say, the Netherlands and Czech Republic.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yeah, and both all for the same reason, kind of a laid-back vibe. Walkable, right? A lot of English, which always helps when I'm traveling. And yeah, just a slow, laid-back vibe. I love it. That's
Yeah.
me.
Oh, we like that.
We are out of cherries in our garden because we only had a few on our new trees, and on the old one it was all eaten by birds. So we hired help, and we are hunting for cherries here in the wild open.
Yes, we are. We are on a walk in the fields, and we found at least a few cherries, and they look great.
So dark.
Yes,
Try them.
We are ready.
they are.
Cherry juice.
It's horrible. You.
So good.
So many.
Wow.
So dark.
Not all of them look pretty.
Except this
Something
one.
is happening to this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
They're juicy.
Yeah. I love cherries.
Yes, cherries are good. So, what happened to them in our garden?
They were eaten by birds.
Mm-hmm.
It's every year.
Yeah. Ours are probably very delicious.
They are very early.
Mm-hmm.
So I think all birds go there, and then later in the year, when there are so many trees ready to be harvested, they just spread out somehow.
Yeah, yeah. That's how it is. That's life. So, at least there are these other trees everywhere here in the countryside, and we can find more cherries.
Did I change your view on a typical American? Not yet.
Oh no, because
I'm
you are
pretty
not a
typical.
typical American.
Yeah.
You don't think I'm typically American?
No, you're not.
No, you are so different.
Travel. I don't have a car. That's probably the biggest thing. Actually.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't have a gun.
I don't have a gun. I'm vegetarian.
And guys, he's single. In case you were wondering. I know a lot of you were.
Find me on Instagram and send me a message.
As all Americans, he's very talkative and very friendly and very approachable.
Yeah, and his life is crazy. There are all these life stories. You wouldn't believe that. Me and Tommy, we feel like our life is so not boring, but very flat, compared to Johnny's life. It's
Stable?
like, yeah, maybe stable. So this is not very stable. And yeah, I feel like that's quite American. So maybe in that way, you are kinda a typical American.
Volatile.
Volatile. Yeah, like you never know what he will tell you, like what story, and it's always like, what?
But I feel like I'm pretty. I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty grounded. I feel like I have my base at home. I'm not like completely all over the place. I have a good base.
We know that's how you feel.
It's fun to pretend. They're gonna come to San Diego and visit me, and then we're gonna go on to Hawaii
Right.
Show them the island.
Yeah.
They're hesitating, but I know they're coming. So
I'm going.
Yeah,
but
there you go.
We need to either persuade Peter to come with us or we just ditch him.
it's a very short trip.
Yeah,
over to
it's
the
like on
islands.
the other side of the planet Earth. But yeah, I don't like long flights, but I would love to visit Hawaii. So we should go. But no, the long journey is not very much for me.
If you have a boat that's parked anywhere on the west coast of America, let us know. And you're invited to come along.
So Johnny, how many Czech words have you learned so far?
Oh my god. Ahoy.
Ahoy, which is
Yes.
hi.
Yeah, that's
And bye.
a greeting. And bye? How do you say bye?
I thought ahoy was
Yes,
hello
correct.
and
Oh
goodbye.
yeah, that. Okay.
How do you say a good day?
Dobrý.
Dobrý den.
Dobrý den.
So 3 words, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How to say beer? That's usually one of the first words foreigners learn.
Hivo?
Mhm.
Hivo. I did not know that. What about wine? How do you say wine?
Vino.
Oh yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
We haven't taught him any swear words.
Mhm.
I don't really swear, so I don't.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yes, Peter?
okay.
Just kidding.
They think I cuss like a sailor. Do you guys have that idiom? Cuss
No,
like a sailor?
in here it's like
Cuss like a German.
no, some other manual work.
Yeah. What is that?
Taschlich.
Uh huh.
The person who lays tiles.
Okay, like a towel worker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Swear.
you curse like a tile worker. Guys, we are continuing our walk, and we were just talking about how Johnny is afraid of ticks because there could be a lot of them here in the grass.
There are. It's
And-
not just ticks, it's nature generally.
Nature in general.
There's nature waiting for you on every corner.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah.
City boy.
But Johnny said he knows ticks from California, so they are not completely new to him. But there is still this fear.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because ticks suck your blood and they can give you all sorts of disease.
Mm-hmm.
They're so hard to find. You get
No.
attacked by some huge animal, like you know about it in real time.
Oh, a bear.
Yeah.
Ticks are sneaky. They'll
But-
cling onto you and you won't even know you're being attacked until it's too late.
But we will check each other very thoroughly later, so
Will we?
we will find any potential threats. So it should be okay.
Stay
everything.
tuned for the check.
You guys have both been bitten by ticks though, and know people who have gotten Lyme disease, so that's not very
Yes,
very
yes,
comforting.
that's true. But here we always check each other after our walk, so we find all the ticks. Yeah,
And we find a lot of them.
like not that many. It's totally fine.
Like how many hundreds?
It's been hundreds over the years, but just a couple every day.
Is that true?
No,
Yes.
it's not a couple every day. Oh my god! So this conversation is not going where I wanted it to go. We are talking about how great it is here, and there is no danger.
Well, all I can say is I'm way more terrified now than I was 10 minutes ago.
You're welcome.
Oh my god!
And jump.
Right in that tree.
There will be more of Johnny in our upcoming videos, so hopefully you liked him. If not, tough luck, because he will still appear. We think he's a fun addition to our everyday lives and certainly brings more laughter. You can even ask some questions if you have any, and either he or we can later answer them. And for now, it seems that's it. Give us a like and see you guys next time.